The communities in Indonesia are struggling to access basic supplies in the wake of devastating floods and landslides across the country.
Mud, debris and damaged roads have continued to cut off remote villages and slow the delivery of aid. Residents are growing desperate. Some in the high-altitude region of Aceh say they've been trekking for hours despite cold weather and dangerous conditions for food and fuel.
Sampai saat ini belum ada perubahan kayaknya Bang terkait bantuan, logistik, seperti yang Abang lihat saat ini Bang, masyarakat rame Bang. Kita di sini Bang mengambil logistik Bang ke daerah Los Mawe. Gendong ini Bang, perjalanan pulang pergi sekitar 5 jam Bang dengan lokasi yang sangat-sangat ekstrim yang saya rasa yang kita harus melewati lumpur sepaha Bang. Itu untuk kita beli beras, beli minyak, beli telur di situ yang ada Bang. Kalau untuk kita ke Meriah nggak ada barang itu Bang.
Authorities say they are escalating relief efforts and sending basic supplies via land, sea, and air to reach those in need of aid. A government statement saying nearly 1,500 tons of aid have been delivered as of 9th of December. This includes ready-to-eat meals, children's food, mattresses, blankets, family tents, and clean water.
Deadly floods and landslides triggered by heavy rains and Cyclone Senia have affected millions across Aceh, North Sumatra and West Sumatra. The death toll has climbed past 965, with more than 260 still missing. Well, many environmentalists believe the severity of floods is a result of deforestation. They criticize the government for not dealing with the issue more effectively.
Bencana ini murni bukan hanya karena faktor alam. Memang karena bukan faktor alam, tapi karena bencana ekologis, salah tata kelolanya pengelolaan sumber daya alam oleh pemerintah.
Global Forest Watch says primary forest loss in Indonesia was at historical lows in the early 2020s. The government had vowed to protect the country's forests, and latest efforts included setting fines for miners operating illegally in those areas. But there's been an uptick in recent years. Besides coal mining, analysts blame the expansion of industrial plantations for palm oil, pulpwood, and timber. But the Indonesian Ministry of Environment and Forestry says many are part of legal clearings for concessions that were granted before the new rules in 2014. But this is what the loss of tree cover looked like back in 2001. And this is what it looked like last year. The areas in yellow show the loss of tree cover in the last 20 plus years, although it should be said that not all is caused by deforestation. The areas impacted the most, as you can see, are in Sumatra, Kalimantan, and Sulawesi. Now, these are the same regions which have seen devastating floods in the last couple of years. The most recent wild weather struck Sumatra, and the damage was catastrophic. But how is deforestation linked to more severe flooding? Well, when land is cleared, the biggest loss is the trees. Now, no trees means no roots to absorb moisture from the soil or to hold the soil in place. Now, there are also no leaves or branches to intercept rain before it hits the ground. Now, this prevents water from evaporating quickly. And without any fallen debris from trees, there's also no natural flood management. Deforestation also involves the draining of peatlands, a common type of wetland in Indonesia. Peats hold moisture, so clearing them reduces water storage, which in turn reduces their ability to regulate floods.